I just had a question regarding the contract that you guys just approved. I didn't see it on the agenda, so I wasn't prepared for it, but the non-aligned employees, would that include Dr. James, the secretary, that's getting paid $106,000? She's included in that deal you guys just made? Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Fusco?
Yeah, I'm listening.
I'm just going to object to the word deal. This was something we decided as a board. This is not a deal. There is a difference.
Okay. I had a question regarding the audit committee. The audit committee charter. What exactly is that? What changes were made? What exactly were we discussing?
If you'll give me a moment to get to it. In accordance with laws enacted by the New York State Police Policy 9280, the District's revised audit committee charter, as suggested by council, if all is in order, please place on the agenda. The audit committee charter has to do with the Board of Education, it's established an audit committee to assist in the Board of Education in oversight of both internal and external audit. The mission is to provide oversight for the following matters. It's listed: composition and requisite skills, duties and responsibilities, and in accordance. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a policy.
It has to be readdressed.
And there were just some minor adjustments to it.
Okay. All right, my final question tonight, well, it's not more of a question, but more of a statement and maybe a question. My question pertains to the policy in the school district when a child goes to the nurse's office. I mean, when my kid was in elementary school and the intermediate schools, every time they fell in the playground, they got a phone call, they scratched their leg, did this, they bit their tongue, which was, you know, it was all right. But something very disturbing happened last week to somebody that was listed as an emergency contact for. This kid fainted in the classroom and was sent to the nurse's office, and her parents weren't called. Now, we're the emergency contact, and we weren't contacted, and they just sent the kid on her way back home. The next night, the kid ends up in the emergency room with a bleeding ulcer, and she needed 3 pints of blood transfused into her. So my question is, what's the policy about contacting the parents? I mean, why weren't the kids' parents called? Why wasn't the emergency guy? I don't expect you to have the specific answer for why in this instance it didn't happen, but I'm concerned that it's going to happen again, and I want to know what the policy is.
Well, certainly the practice is that the nurse would call home. I don't know the circumstances here. Mrs. Newman, who oversees the nurses, is going to get some information.
I know it's like, it's getting like that.
They know I know.
I'm not trying to point fingers. I'm not trying to get a nurse in trouble. I want to know what the policy is.
Well, the practice, the policy is not necessarily the word policy, but the practice, and it's by that what I mean is it's supposed to happen. They're supposed to call home. So there was obviously some sort of breakdown. I'm going to give it to Mrs. Ryan, who is going to find out and make sure we reinforce with all of our nurses, these things happen, you call home. Because things can happen just as you indicate.
Certainly, you know that, as you said, every time your child skinned their knee, we get calls, and you know that those kinds of calls are made. So
Well, I know that's in the elementary school and the intermediate school, but I want to know, I'm not sure that policy was, I don't see the policy. I want to make sure that it continues into the high school.
Fainting is not a skin to me. Fainting is important.
I agree with you.
But yeah, that has to be looked into.
That's my question. So again, the policy is what? That's my question. What is the policy? That it's supposed to be a call, no matter what school you're in. When your kid visits the nurse, you're supposed to get a phone call.
I would say if you're in high school and you have, and I'm not being glib.
And I understand, if you scrape a knee in high school, it's a little different than if you do it in
You don't go
kindergarten.
home. But if somebody faints, yes,
Anyway,
it should be.
I was shocked to hear the story, so.
Mrs. Ryan, I can see she's very attentive. She is going to look into this and make adjustments as necessary.
Okay, very good, thank you.
okay, thank you. For old time's sake, may I have a motion to adjourn the meeting? Motion made by Mr. Panaccio, seconded by Mr. Egan. All in favor? Thank you for your service, gentlemen. Motion passed unanimously.
8.
Don't worry, it's not over.